Hello YouTube, this is Kal-El with the Po' Boy Special Channel, and we're back at Scotty's Gun Works for some updates on some of the work he's been doing. So without further ado, let me go get on over to Scotty. Hey folks, as you remember, we had a little 22 that Scotty was working on, and it had some really nasty stock work that needed to be done. We had cracks, it had divots, it had everything inside the stock, and here's some pictures of what it looked like before he got his hands on it. And now, let's see, just to remind you, trip down memory lane here. So hey Scotty, what did you do with this gun? What exactly did it take?
Well, if you'll remember on the first video that we made, we kind of went over this gun right here. It had some bad cracks in it, some bad places where it was busted and dry rotted, just some really bad pieces of wood in it. So what we did is, I took and I glassed all those bad places, got all the bad wood out of it, then I just glassed in all the bad places that it had in it and, put it back together. This gun here belonged to the fellow's granddad, the way I understood it, so it's got a lot of sentimental value in with it. So he just kind of wanted to get it back together, make it shootable. So what we did to it is we blued it. I fixed the stock on it, and just, it looks pretty much like it did when it was new. You can still see some of where the cracks were, but the cracks ain't there now. But this weapon is very serviceable now. Be ready to take to the woods.
Well, here's the final product. Scotty, I'm going to start over here at the barrel and work my way back to the stock, so just tell me what you did as we go along.
Well, this gun right here was really rusted, had a lot of little pits in it and stuff, and what I did is, before I blued it, I crowned the barrel, just like it would have been when it was new. Got all the nicks and the bad places out of the barrel. That's one of the things we do automatically when we reblue a gun. We always make sure, the barrel's crowned.
Yeah, because that really does change the accuracy of the rifle right there.
It does, yeah, that's the main thing, is having a good crown. Of course, then we got all the bad places out of it. Then we blued it. And this boat handle here, somebody had bronzed it on there. Of course, if you know anything about bluing, you can't, put bronze in bluing tank. So what I had to do with it is I took and I powder coated all that, which is a real good durable finish. And I mean, that stuff, man, when it's on there, you can't get it off. Right. But as you can see here, some of the marks where the cracks were, and all that's glassed in now. If you'll remember from the first video we made, you can see, where they were.
That was a huge crack there, too. That was really deep and everything.
Exactly, and we went on ahead and put him some sling hooks on there because he wants to put him a sling on it.
It might keep it from getting as dinged up as it was last time, right?
Exactly. This gun right here is a really old gun. It probably brought a bunch of squirrels to the table with this thing back in its day. But you know what? I shot it. Shoots really good. I wouldn't be afraid to depend on it again if we had to.
So its day isn't over yet?
No, sir. It's going to right here probably around another 100 years.
Oh, wow.
Especially if I know this fellow that owns it. He'll take good care of it. Belong to his granddaddy. So I believe it will. I think it'll be around to be passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah, saving family heritage there.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Well, that's a beautiful job, Scotty. We can all see just how brand new it really looks. It's just shining on the camera. So I appreciate you giving your time up for this and for showing us what you've done. Thanks a lot.
All right, buddy. I appreciate it.
Take care. Hey, Scotty, we thought we were done with you, didn't we? But you have something else to show us. It's going to be a video to come, right?
I do, yeah. What we got here is we got an Ethica 1911. It's an old Army gun, government model. Somebody got a hold of it sometime or another and nickel plated it, and you can see that the nickel's starting to come off of it. It's all flaky and everything, but the owner wants to go back original with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all this nickel and we're going to make it look like it did when it was brand new. We'll take it all down, we'll re-blue it. So it won't be nickel plated, it's going to be blued like it was when it was new when we're done with it.
That's going to be a unique experience.
Exactly, yeah. So we just kind of wanted to let the folks see what it looks like right now. And then we're going to do a before and after, video on it.
Maybe even a little bit during too, Scotty?
We could, yeah, we could,
right.
During the polishing process. And then we could actually, get you back up here, when we actually get ready to blue it. Of course, I think everybody kind of knows how that works. But be happy to, kind of go through it again. But yeah, we'll just strip all this nickel off and make it look like it did back when it served in the military.
Excellent. All right, thank you.